Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Um, on this live show here, we're going to explain to y'all about there was concerning Buddy Danielson, son of AEW wrestler Brian Lloyd Danielson and Brianna Colace Danielson. This has all been told throughout this live show here. It's a picture of Brian Danielson and his son Buddy Danielson in happier times here. Look, this is them in happier times. This is Brian spending time with his son Buddy. The whole thing is about Buddy. What about Buddy? Yeah, this is like yesterday's news about him. See, let me read this to y'all. Former AEW World Heavyweight Champion Brian Lloyd Danielson, his son Buddy, was recently evicted from school due to misbehavior. That means biting two faculty members. The American Dragon has been married to Brianna Colace Danielson. Well, to Brianna Colace, uh, since 2014. She's now Brianna Colace Danielson. Danielson and his wife they've been tying the knot for over like what 10 years, and he has two children, Birdie, who is his oldest daughter, and Buddy, who is his youngest son. Okay, and this news here, it is said here, the 43-year-old the 43-year-old star is regarded as one of the best professional wrestlers in the business. A few months ago, he announced that he would be retiring as a full-time star when he loses the world championship which that he had captured at AEW's All In pay-per-view. His wife Brianna, who's had to be Brie, explained that his children need their father at home. And Brian being on the road due to all elite wrestling is hard for them. It's hard for his kids. So at the Wrestle Dream pay per view, this is where Brian Danielson, who was known as the American Dragon, lost the AEW World Heavyweight Championship to Jonathan Good, uh, aka John Moxley. Therefore, ending his full time career. Not only did John Moxley defeat Danielson, but the former factions, what does it say? The former faction brutally assaulted the 43-year-old star with Wheeler Yuta choking out his mentor with a plastic bag. Wheeler Yuta was behind it, so I don't even know why Wheeler Yuta did that. He wanted to do that uh for John. While speaking on the Daily Migs show, Brian Danielson shared a funny incident where his son Buddy had bitten two teachers in school while his daughter was like extremely clever. This is where the excerpt came from the interview that he did with Daily Migs. Brian Danielson said, "We had a parent teacher conference at my daughter's school. and it was like, your daughter is the best. She's the best student. She's so helpful. Later that night, I get an email from where our son was going to school telling us he had been kicked out of school for biting two teachers and gouging one in the eye. Of course, they're like, of course, the wrestler's son is gouging somebody in the eye. Some of the things I've done. Well, like, no, we don't let him watch wrestling. That's not me in real life. This is what he said. That's what he said. Uh that's courtesy of Cultaholic Wrestling. So that's more than you can have to go read anyway. It's just plain bad. But why the hell did your kid then attack the two teachers by biting one of them and gouging the other in the eye? That just led to termination and being expelled. That's lead to being expelled. That's what happens. That's lead to being expelled, and that means being kicked out of school for attacking family member, and that means for attacking a family member. That's like attacking a family member. Holy shit! This is part here on the lockup show. This is where all the female inmates are scaring all the young teenagers. Look, all the young teenagers are scared of female inmates. All these hardened female inmates. These are like hardened criminals, man. These are female inmates, bro. They go scare the shit out of all these teenagers, bro. Look, all these teenagers. They're scared of female inmates, man. Look at them. Yeah. This is where Bryan gets to punish his son. So he had to go ground his little ass. He got ground Buddy ass. That's why he had to ground Buddy, because Buddy had already bitten a faculty member and poked and gouged one of them in the eye. Especially. One thing is, it don't excuse that little boy for what he did to his teachers. Okay? That don't excuse him to do that. See, one thing is, you don't bite a teacher and gouging another teacher in the eyes with your fingers. That's just assault. That's just beyond like assault. That's beyond criminal. You might go get sent to juvenile detention center or fucking YA or whatever, or youth authority. You know what I'm saying? You see that shit? You see that shit on South Central when when Bobby Johnson was like a OG. Well, he was portrayed by Glenn Plummer. Uh, this nigga come out in the motherfucking youth authority building while the big homie Ray Ray came to pick him up from the youth authority building. That was in the old Dodge Dart or something. That was an old Dodge Dart or something. It's an old vehicle. Yeah, Ray pulled up and a few of the other homies right there. They're in the car. They can't pick him up. So they took him to the apartment. So the one thing is, his girlfriend came out of the apartment. me explain it to y'all. His daughter came out of the apartment, man. So the only thing is, she comes out with this baby. I think the baby's name was Jimmy. Uh, it was Jimmy Johnson. That could have been his son. His son was portrayed by somebody else. The mom right there, who had be was supposed to be his wife to be. She was portrayed by Larita Shelby. Larita Shelby. So Larita Shelby played as the mom who had be Bobby's girlfriend slash wife. So see, the only thing is the movie it could teaches you what is known and what it's about in the streets of LA. So you got a whole gang they call like okay. They're like the deuces. You know what I'm saying? They're like a known gang in LA, so that's where you had to see where they are. They're all rolling up all blue, you know, crip colors and shit. They riding for the set, riding for the set. So that's where that's where it all started with the when all this happened. All of a sudden, girlfriend gets see the woman gets high off the PCP. Bobby checks on her and she fell asleep at the fuck with that PCP water. You know what I mean? So Bobby had to go call Ray Ray and the homies to go get this dude who trying to get him high off that smack. But the dude just gotten his lady high off that PCP shit. And then she went to sleep. So so they kidnapped the dude who uh who got his baby mama uh high and passed out off their PCP. So they kidnapped the dude, put him in the trunk. They took the dude to their little hideout, tied his ass up. Yeah, they tied his ass up. They ready to go. They ready to go kill that dude too. Yeah, they about to kill him. They fixing to kill his ass. They fixing to kill him. They fixing to kill his ass. So they put him in a chair. So Ray Ray had to like put the motherfucking um Idaho potato to the gun. So he had to point the fucking gun to the dude's head, right across from that dude's head, while that dude was tied up in a chair. And what Bobby did to that dude? Bobby went and shot the dude in the head like this. Boom. Shot him in the head with the potato. Uh, Connected to the pistol. So yeah, I used that as a sound. So it's like the old, yeah, like the handgun they use, like some people have used in the movies. They had to put the sound so onto the to the handgun. They used that the muzzle when they had to put onto the handgun. And just went and shoot people like this. Pew! When you shoot somebody in the face or in the head, that means they get silenced. And I silence them quick. And when Bobby comes back to the apartment, told his baby mama that that him and his baby mama and their son had to move out of that apartment and move into that house. Yeah, everything goes within that movie. So the baby mama just decided to leave, go with her friends. Bobby had to go out there to go ride with the homies. They're riding with that way previously riding with Ray Ray. They were driving that convertible. Shit. Yeah. So the homies had to pick up Bobby and Jimmy in that convertible. So when they did that, well, this after this is long after Bobby had to get out of YA, go get in the car with Ray Ray and the homies. So so Bobby had to go call the officer that was outside the YA building. So 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 the officer came right closer to the passenger side car. Bobby wanted to apologize to the cop, and just all of a sudden he spilled the beer. Uh, he also he spilled the beer on the officer that was standing right, that was getting ready to stand right outside the building. So Bobby had sprayed the beer on the cop. You know, sprayed the beer on the officer. That's what he did. As Ray Ray had drove off. But that was before they had to go drive to the apartment. It was like a hotel. But after Bobby and Jimmy and then his baby mama had to move out of the hotel, go move into the house. So they have done something in the movie that nobody else knew. Then Bobby and Jimmy have to go ride with the homies after they chilled in the house. Bobby had to go feed Jimmy. Then his baby mama did not do it. She felt like she was disgusted. She's saying she wanted that money. She already told Bobby that money was already for her and him. So she got mad that Ray Ray was being greedy and selfish with the money. So the baby mom was full of that PCP shit. You know what I'm saying? So once she leave, Bobby and Jimmy had to go ride with the homies. That previously were riding with Ray Ray in that old Dodge car. So the homies had to go drive that little sports car, that little that little convertible there, like a four-door convertible. So they had to go drive. So he started cruising through the streets of LA, and they see this woman who looks like a prostitute. But it's one of those female detectives who had went undercover as a prostitute, and they did not know that they picked up a female detective who was going undercover as a prostitute. So so Bobby and his friends, they all got caught in the trap. So they all got arrested. They all got arrested for murder. Ray Ray was not even involved in it. So Bobby Johnson and his friends were all arrested. So so little Jimmy Johnson, so the detectives had to watch over little Jimmy Johnson, baby. The detectives been interrogating Bobby for hours. So one of the detectives had to hold Jimmy in front of Bobby, and that was like, yeah, I have a cutscene before Jimmy Johnson grows up from from a baby all the way to what he was like 9 or 10 years old, and Bobby is in jail for murder, and Jimmy is getting up. He's getting dressed in his bedroom, and and Jimmy had to go to the refrigerator. He didn't see nothing else. He found nothing else to eat. It was like a future deuce. But Bobby is like the OG deuce. All of a sudden, Jimmy wants to be a young deuce, a future deuce. So so Jimmy had to go to his mama's purse and take some money out of it. Then he leaves to go hang out with his friends. Believe me, I don't even do shit like that by getting up and getting dressed to go leave the house and go snatch money out of the purse and go hang out with my friends and none of that shit. That shit came from Jimmy Johnson, who was portrayed by Christian Coleman. No relations to me. Okay, let me tell you about Jimmy Johnson. It was portrayed and played by Christian Coleman. Christian Coleman. So only reason is it always happened, and it's all led to Jimmy meets up with Ray Ray, even though Ray Ray knew him when he was a baby. Ray Ray was like an uncle to Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Ray Ray taught Jimmy everything that he knows, and he did that. He taught him everything that he already know, because what scenes they have with Ray Ray trying to get Jimmy to go steal a car stereo from from a known LA resident who was already married to his wife. A known LA resident, he heard like he heard his car, alarm just went off, and all of a sudden he heard it go off, and then he sees Jimmy. He sees Jimmy run with the car soil. The guy pulled out a Winchester uh, rifle. He cocked the rifle like this. He cocked the rifle and just shot Jimmy in the back. Bam! Shot him in the back. Hit him full holes and him go right on. Him go right down the fence. And this resident yelling, "Baby, call the cops!" In anger. So when they had the cops and the ambulance coming in, they came in to tend to Jimmy while he was shot in the back. So they rushed him to the hospital and all that shit. But it's all in the film. So they rushed him to the hospital. So he woke up in the hospital with the shotgun shells around his back. Hit him right in his back. Got that little gauze, that big gauze bandages. That gauze bandages about this big that covered the shotgun shells on his back. Then all of a sudden, he gets a visit from his mom. His mom was worried about him so badly. And then child services wanted to have custody of Jimmy. And Jimmy got sent to an orphanage or a group home after he was released from the hospital. Now, meanwhile, in jail, Bobby was pissed. He was in prison. Bobby was mad, saying, yelling, "Deuce got my kid shot." And the homie said, "Well, Deuce can have, let Deuce take care of that." So they agree with Bobby. So, and Bobby must have knew that was a big homie Ray that was behind him getting shot by a fellow resident while stealing the car stereo. I steal the car stereo out of his car. Even though it's a bad time. So Bobby got snatched up by some Aryan Brotherhood cats. They got the Brotherhood. So you got the Islamic people. They saved Bobby. They rescued him from the Aryan Brotherhood dudes. What this crazy ass racist Aryan Brotherhood guy wants a goddamn fucking carton of goddamn fucking cigarettes. What would an Aryan Brotherhood member want? A carton full of cigarettes. So they give the guy like a truckload of cigarettes. to let Bobby go. So the Islamic Muslim guys, they went and saved Bobby from the Aryan Brotherhood guys. So, like some type of hate filled race group or something. Some Aryan group, some Aryan Brotherhood guys. So they saved him from them. So so they had to fix him up, fix him up, clean him up, get him ready, remove the that little drop thing, that little blood drop thing from his face. They removed that blood drop thing from his face. And that's what they did. That's what they have done. Hold on, guys. I decided not to turn on my other phone to do all that. Yeah, people kept calling. So mm, calm down. So I got that Android option shit. Yeah, I got this Android options thing. Oh man, Family Lady needs her diaper changed right after that. So I got a little stupid. Test the device. Developers. It's all there. See, I already downloaded the Android source. That's the one thing I don't need to fix. That's correct. No makes sense for me to fix them. No use for me to be fixing them. No use for me to be fixing them. That's the only problem I don't get here. Oh man. Wait for stop this thing. Oh, I don't even need that for options. I'm going to waste them. So, so the uh, the Islamic guys they fixed him up. They fixed Bobby up, get him dressed up, get him geared up, get him changed up or something, just for him to be like, to get that parole. You know, did something on a positive note. It's all there. They get him dressed up, and then long before they had to, you know, they decided to let Bobby be free. So Bobby is wishing for an opportunity to find a way out of jail. Is to read those books while he was in jail. So he had to read the books. He had to read the books, everything else that he read, and then he had to go meet the parole board, and he was granted parole. He was granted parole, and then later he got approved. It got approved for him. Um, so and Bobby was released from prison on parole. So he drove the old car. He drove that old Dodge car. He had to drive to go come see. He comes home to go see. Comes home to his lovely wife and their son. Bobby couldn't even find Jimmy because and his wife his wife told him that the county took Jimmy away from him. And Bobby was like freaked out over it after he saw that note. She says, "Get Jimmy going, bye bye." Bobby's like, "No, how the hell did this happen?" So Bobby had to go act fast and go drive off. So Bobby had to go talk to a few of Jimmy's friends. Then the cops had to go visit Bobby about Jimmy. And then shit. So Bobby had to go drive over there, go talk to to Jimmy's friends, and then the group home called Bobby on the phone. They let him know that Jimmy had left. So Bobby had to go to the dudes that was out there on the streets. He telling Bobby, how how come you ain't no damn dick, man? And that's what they told the dude told Bobby. So he had to go drive over to the group home. Well, he went to go visit Jimmy. After he visited Jimmy, Bobby went home. So Bobby left to go come pick up Jimmy. So Jimmy wasn't even at the group home. So Jimmy rolled off with Bobby's old friend Ray Ray. Know what I mean? So Bobby had to go visit Ray Ray and Ray Ray's right hand man that was guarding the door. It's all demoralizing at that time. So so Bobby he had to start fighting one of what was he? I mean Bobby started fighting with Ray Ray's right hand man. Ray Ray trying to force Jimmy to turn the gun on Bobby. And Bobby had to go had to point the gun at Ray Ray, forcing Jimmy to point the gun to Bobby. Those like they were at the standoff. They were at a standoff. Yeah, made him. Yeah, Jill made Bobby look completely stupid and things like that. So see, Ray Ray was portrayed by Byron Mins. I did not even know he portrayed Ray Ray. But this was like 32 years before Above the Rim when he played as one of the security officers. But this is long before the Black Dynamite cartoon and movie. So Ray Ray had to squash the beef with Bobby. So Ray Ray and had to let Bobby and Jimmy go. Bobby give Jimmy a hug. Yeah, Bobby he loves his son more than he ever did in the world. He would never let his son turn to the streets like he did. So he cared about his little boy. He doesn't want his little boy to go through the same stuff that he went through. So Bobby leaves with Jimmy, but he saved his son's life, even though um, Bobby's baby mama just left him all alone. So Bobby had to go raise Jimmy by himself. So they leave they leave before the movie ends. The credits have rolled. That's all they did in the film. But it's a little story I told you about. So South Central movie. I'm gonna watch the South Central movie after I'm done with this video. It's 44 minutes. It's connected now because I always gotta go completely wrong with this fucking thing. This shit already. I don't know what's up with this thing. I had to go through a bunch of shit. Fucking YouTube kept fucking me out of these videos. I hated YouTube and this bullshit they do. They kept fucking with the videos too much. Let me check these messages. Let me check all my messages. Scan them all. What the hell is wrong with these things? What's up with this shit? This one I don't trust. See, they're like straight up ass. See, don't make no sense. Oh yeah, don't have Skype on your PC. Visit Skype.com on your computer and download Skype for desktop. I'm not going to download it on this computer because this computer is not worth downloadable. It's not worth letting me download shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go get out of this. I'm about to finish this stream. I'm about to go finish this stream, man. It's 46 minutes anyway. Yeah, I'll watch South Central. You know what I mean? After I'm done with this video, I'm ready to end this video. I'm out. See you when there's another video that I had to put out for you.